Welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. It's the UL Monroe Warhawks and the UAB Blazers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Blazers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, #1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to take a shot. He's got it for a big play. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. Going to run it. It's Jamison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his man down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Here we go. Ready? Go!
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing it.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Warhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it and runs it again. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Keeps it on the option. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. This offense starting to impose its dominance. 13th play of the drive coming. Sends it back in motion. Looking to the end zone on third and goal.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be...
Touchdown, UL Monroe! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on fourth down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get this goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
So UAB's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times.
Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Back to throw, it's Burton. Snagged in the middle, it's Ferguson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Blazers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. He's got him.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Final play of the quarter coming. Back to throw, it's Burton. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, on 3rd and short. Full range. They dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
The Blazers looking to convert on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's caught. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blazers. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The run inside. It's Jamison. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he never had a chance.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jamison. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll run it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for a loss.
Keeps it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up fourth down.
Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Trying play action. Got a man. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
They'll keep it on the ground. There's a crease. Touchdown, UAB. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Handoff from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
They'll run it from the gun. Crosses to 40. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw. It's Burton. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Pulls it in. It's Simpkins. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Can't hang on. It's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wide receiver going in motion. Got it, looking for the 1st down. Turning it on. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They got it at the 30.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
It's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Burton. Under fire. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us 1st down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. And the Blazers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking for Pater. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the 1st half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the 2nd half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in a game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Jamison. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you've got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. We check in with Holly Rose.
I caught up with the UAB head coach coming out of the locker room. One of the things he talked to his team about at the half was just how much they have grabbed the momentum here in this ball game. 21 straight points to go into the locker room. That is the momentum they want to continue. They've got a good lead here, but they want to keep their foot on the gas, keep the pressure on the defense and their opponent, and that all starts now on the opening kickoff of the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Keep it on the ground. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Makes the grab down the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
To the air. It's Burton. Touchdown, Blazers. He got it. Beat down in bounds.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Warhawks have this offense rolling. Got his man. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able.
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. 10. Touchdown, Warhawks. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, You've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39.
Here we go. Ready? 30. Go.
Looking for a man. It's Burton. Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Simpkins. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Ready, 5.
Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Blazers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Burton. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the UL Monroe sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get...
Makes the grab and room to run. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And the Warhawks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Red pass, it's complete. There he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The RPO fired complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Simpkins. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
To the air, it's Burton. Here's the pressure. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost them a big play on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Brown. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs to take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he is outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Blazers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The give and tick, 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 tick. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone, it's Simpkins. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Blazers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here comes the heat. Throws to the tight end. With the catch, it's Anderson. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Touchdown, Warhawks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly